Remember 6 feet apart? 6 feet! Like the virus was walking around with a tape measure. Sir, you're 5 feet, 11 3/4 inches. Everybody run! He's only 3 inches from the apocalypse! You remember the rules? You could sit in a restaurant if the table had a plastic sheet. You could fly if you wore a mask until the plane took off. Then you could take it off so the virus could stretch its legs. You could protest in the street by the thousands. But 2 people at a birthday party, that's a felony! They said follow the science. I followed the science all the way to the bank where the same people who locked us down were buying beach houses. Meanwhile, Fauci's out there telling people not to wear masks, then wear 2 masks, then wear a mask and a face shield and a hazmat suit just to pick up the mail. I half expected him to come out and say, and for maximum safety, please stop breathing entirely.
You're a liar, Trump!
Oh, wait a minute, folks, we got a heckler.
You're a liar!
Fauci, is that you?
I plead the fifth.
I knew it! The deep state is here, folks. Well, look who crawled out of the underground lab. Dr. Anthony, I am the science Fauci. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the only man in America who can change his story faster than he changes his mask. You told us masks don't work. Then they do. Then 2 masks, then a face shield, then maybe just stay home forever. You had people wrapping their faces like leftover Thanksgiving turkey. You funded research that made viruses stronger, then looked America dead in the eye and said natural origin. Natural origin? The only thing natural about that story was how fast you started pleading the fifth once the emails came out.
I plead the fifth.
He pleads the fifth! The man spent 2 years telling grandmas they couldn't hug their grandkids, and now he's taken the fifth like a bookie who just heard the FBI at the door. You can't make this shit up! 6 feet, I measured it. That's the exact distance between your credibility and the truth. You closed churches but kept the liquor stores open. You said outdoor protests were fine if the sign said the right thing. You turned every American into a criminal for having a birthday party while you were having dinner with people who still had their jobs. And the cover-up? Oh, it was beautiful. You had the media running interference like it was the Super Bowl. Every time a scientist whispered lab leak, you and your little friend screamed racist so loud the virus changed variants just to get away from you.
I plead the fifth.
Of course you do. You've pleaded the fifth so many times they should just rename it the Fauci Amendment. This is him at every hearing. I declined the answer on the grounds that the truth might make me look like the guy who locked the country down for a virus I helped fund. Look at you sitting out there. Same little voice. Same little man who stood at that podium and told 330 million people what they were allowed to do with their own lungs. Now you're in my crowd yelling liar like you didn't spend 2 years rewriting the rules every time the polling changed. You know what the real science was? The real science was that power felt good to you. Closing schools felt good to you. Scaring people felt good to you. Being on television every night felt good to you. And the second it stopped feeling good, you disappeared into the bunker and left the rest of us to clean up the wreckage.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Take the fifth. Take the sixth. Take the whole Bill of Rights and shove it right up your ass.